Alright, what is up, my dudes? We're back here. I know I haven't streamed in a while, and I'm really sorry about that. I had some issues with my OBS, and just life has happened, sort of. But today I'm gonna do what I promised. I'm gonna do a review of the Fox Gaming versus Black Lotus finals of the ESWC Africa. Basically, a tournament for all of Africa where anyone can participate, Morocco, Iran, whatever it is. Honestly, my geography sucks, so I'm not gonna pretend that I know exactly everything. But however, I think both teams are all from Morocco, and Morocco has been one of the leading regions, I would say, outside of Europe. I think Morocco is actually doing quite well, and I'm very happy to see that. So I'm actually really excited to do this review, hoping that we get some spicy game here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna speed up. I think I'm probably gonna skip forward a little bit in the review, but I'll try to just keep it as informative as possible. So we start off with Urgot, Nico, and Orn bands. I'm not really sure. I know that one of the enemy team in Black Lotus is a Nico OTP, so I think that makes sense. And Shending Maroc. Shending. I guess that guy plays Shen. Wouldn't surprise me. And then Nilly against Mirai. Mirai is also known for being a carry jungler, plays Kindred, Graves, all these kind of champs. And Camille is also very strong in the meta right now. And also Seijuro. Seijuro. Oh my god, don't hate me if I said the name wrong. Semhuli akhoya. Semhuli asmeli akhoya. Anyways, so Fox Gaming has Proxus, Mirai, Seijuro, Narukia, and Senu. I think the order is kind of messed up there. I think Senu should be first pick. I think they didn't really fix the order in the beginning, but that is completely fine. Kha'Zix's first rotation. I mean, we see a Jhin first pick. I think Jhin is pretty solid AD right now. It's just pretty good overall. I think if you want a weak side AD carry or strong side AD carry, Jhin can do both. He can follow up with ulti. He's always very solid. I think Ashe is a very good answer to Jhin. It's one of the better picks into it. Ashe Lulu, and you can just run down this guy, you outscale him. So it's very nice. I'm not really sure about the Kha'Zix's first rotation. I think it's not very... I think Kha'Zix is a champion that is kind of situational right now. I would rather see them pick something like Lilia. I think Lilia is very high priority right now. But to be honest, I'm not really sure if Lilia is open for this tournament. I think it should be, because it's been open since EU Master a couple of months back. So I assume it's open. Anyways, we'll see here. Sylas as an answer to Twisted Fate, pretty common. I really like the Graves and Twisted Fate combo together. I think they can do a lot on the map together if they play through mid lane this game. Overall, I would probably favor Fox Gaming's draft, just because I think the Black Lotus Ashe pick was nice, but I really dislike the Kha'Zix blind pick. I think it's there's a lot of answers to Kha'Zix. I think Twisted Fate is a great answer to him, and I also think Graves is one of the better answers to Kha'Zix, because you can dominate the early game, you can invade him, you can make sure that he cannot farm, and you also have a lot faster clear. So let's see what happens this game. Now they should be looking to ban. No supports has been picked. They're banning Thresh and Volibear, probably just for the top lane blind pick. However, I don't agree with top lane bans. I think the Malphite ban is really good when you have Jhin, and then this guy's obviously a Shen OTP, so I really like the bans from Fox Gaming. However, I don't like the bans from the Black Lotus. I think they should focus on either top lane or support, but I would focus on support since you have last pick anyways. But if you look in the blind top, then I think you should ban 2 top laners and then leave all supports open. I don't think Thresh is that good, because I think you could also pick Nautilus into Thresh. Nautilus Ashe should be really good into it. Leona blind pick though, pretty good. Very good into Nautilus in case they go that, but I think the Fox game could also go Braum this game, or just a solid support overall. I hope they don't go Yuumi. I don't like Yuumi Jhin this game. I like the Leona 4 pick though. I think it's pretty nice. I don't like the Volibear ban. I think it's you could probably counter it. But Volibear is also a very solid top lane pick. However, when one team has TF, I think they should be looking to get a carry top laner. So I don't think Volibear is the kind of champ that you want with TF. However, the dives are really good. You could definitely have Volibear with TF. It would not be bad. You also have a frontliner and you have somewhere to play her through. So I think Volibear is alright ban. But in general, in second phase, I like it more when people ban for one specific role. Like Fox Gaming, they ban 2 top laners, right? I really dislike it when teams decide to ban like one of each, because you're not really committed to either one. It doesn't make that much sense, to be honest. I think you should just focus on banning one role and get him out. Like they could have banned Volibear Rumble this game, because Senyu is very known for his Rumble. Maokai, a pretty solid pick. Just in general, doesn't really win lane versus Rumble, but once you get some MR items, you can definitely win against him, and Rumble can't really kill you. But if Rumble does go Liandry's plus Void Staff or whatever it is, he could definitely... actually, honestly, I think Morello might be better. But I really like Liandry's on Rumble. I think it's one of the stronger items on him. But Morello is definitely needed this game, considering they have Maokai plus Sylas if he ever wants to answer him on side lane. The set support I really like. It's very aggressive. I think when you have Graves or a carry jungler in general, it's very important that you have an engaged support who can give you space in teamfights. It's really bad if Mirai has to go first into the teamfights and he just has like a Janna or something. It's really hard to get vision that way. But now that they have Set could definitely face check everything if he wants to get vision. And it's just a very nice comp overall. Let me just see here again. Oops, I was meaning to pause. I'm very new at this. It's my first VOD review, so don't hate me. Please love me. But I think the drafts are very even. I would give it to Fox Gaming just because I really like the Twisted Fate plus Rumble. I think Rumble is a great teamfighter champ. But easier comp to play, I would say, is the Black Lotus. I think they have really good comp. I honestly think Black Lotus would win the draft if they did not first rotate Kha'Zix. I think if they just waited, they could probably have went like Kindred on 3 or maybe anything else, or just a more solid jungler that can definitely do something early in case he gets counterpicked. I'm not really sure what jungler I would pick there. Probably Lilia. Like I said before, I think Lilia is just really solid right now, and Lucian is also open. You could have Lucian Lilia. They have a really strong mid jungle. But I think maybe they don't play Lilia, so I don't really want to go too deep into it. And every region has their own meta, so it's very hard. You can't like compare it into Worlds and be like, oh, the Worlds do this, because everyone has their own meta and it's very different, and you have different players and things are stronger in different regions. So let's go into the game, my brothers. Let's see here. Starting level 1, nothing really happens. I'm perfect. Leaves the game. Mirai just gets a ward here on top side. As you can see, I don't think this ward is useful, because I don't think Kha'Zix ever gonna reach the river. They're never gonna see anyone here. I would rather see them walk in together with TF and Rumble. Like, if they walk in here together with TF, Rumble, and Graves, get a ward on his Raptors or red buff, see where Kha'Zix starts, and try to track him for the rest of the game. Kha'Zix is very known for doing like red Krugs Raptors, so I would like to see Mirai do something about this early. If he could possibly go like red into blue or anything to just shut down Kha'Zix early clear, because Kha'Zix is very, very weak early game, and Graves is very strong early game, so I want to see something like that. I think Mirai is probably going to path towards top side, because he does have top lane prio, and Kha'Zix is starting bot side, so we might see a fight on top side overall. Mid lane matchup should be Sylas favored. Early game, TF can definitely get push. It's not that easy for Sylas, but once you get to level 6, 7, he can definitely follow him and take his ulti as well, and it should be pretty easy for Sylas. Okay, he got hit by E. That's the only way you lose the lane early on. If he stands behind minions, he can definitely get the push, and Sylas can't really do much. But I do think the trade was very even, but a bit favorable for TF, because he does have Corruption Potion, while Akazun... Wait, why is my... You guys are seeing it right, okay. No, I think my window capture is not really correct, because you can only see like half of the names on the right side. Anyways, Mirai does red Raptors. I think Kha'Zix pathing is pretty good, considering that he's scared of Graves invading him early. He does have a ward here as well, in the entrance of his jungle. Just making sure he can't really get fucked early on, which is probably the most important thing about Kha'Zix. However, this is really gonna slow him down, because he hasn't cleared a single neutral camp yet, so they're not gonna be respawning. He's not gonna be able to get higher level as fast as possible, while Graves has cleared already 3 of them with the Raptors, Wolves, and Grump now, and they're gonna be respawning faster. He's just doing Krugs right now. It's gonna be hit on level 3. Kha'Zix probably is gonna go for a full clear. Sunny does have priority here on top lane. Let's see if they do look for an invade or anything similar. I've also heard that Mirai is doing very well right now. He's been kind of smurfing in this tournament, so I'm really excited to see how he's doing. Kha'Zix does want to get one crab, but I think he's just gonna end up getting double crabbed, and this is really good for Mirai already. I think the Kha'Zix is gonna have a rough game because he does not have mid prio, he does not have top prio. I think just going for this topside crab, you should already recognize by this moment. You see that top lane has hard prio. You know that Grave started. You don't know where Grave started, to be honest, but you do have Ashe. I think they shot an Ashy to see him topside earlier on. I think it's a huge mistake to think that you can go for topside crab. He should just continue clearing towards bot side here, take his wolves, or take the bot side crab real fast, and then continue his clear. But him doing this right now, I think lost him the jungle matchup already, because now they know he's topside, he's also level 3. There should be an easy double crab. They have 3 lanes having prio early on, and enemy has a Kha'Zix. I'm gonna say it's already looking kind of doomed for this early game, but this is kind of weird actually. Because bot lane just had prio right now, but I think they stopped pushing. Yeah, they're not out attacking the minions. I'm not really sure how hard this bot lane matchup is, to be honest. I would really like, I don't know, here, I would really like to see Mirai. I don't see many people do this. I would love to see him here, just help him with the mid prio, get the wave in, push in together, and then move with the TF into the river. And then it's a solid double crab already. And bot lane should start pushing. They should be able to get priority, because once Mirai and Seijuro, sorry if I say his name wrong, because I honestly don't know exactly how to say it, but once Twisted Fate is able to get the mid prio together and they hover into bot side here, they should be able to get bot prio as well, because bot lane has to respect in case Mirai and Seijuro is going together to bot side. So I think the mistake he made here was not helping him with this mid prio fully. And also Twisted Fate, like they're not pushing this wave fast enough. I think if he just Qs this wave, just hard push it, push. He Q'd it, push it in. And then I think Twisted Fate just has to hover into bot side here, and this should really scare the Kha'Zix into going into bot side here. But I think there's like some miscommunication or something, because Twisted Fate is like running top side, which he should never do after getting mid prio. He should go with his jungler into river, and then he can reset in this bush if he wants to make sure that it's not about whether he can reset, right? He can reset, it's no problem, you can reset, but he should show that he's going into bot side with Mirai. So the Kha'Zix feels a bit more scared that he might be in the river waiting for him, or bot lane thinks that, hey, he might be roaming bot as well, right? So you have to kind of like play with the vision that you have. Because Mirai is already 25 CS up to 16. He's cleared his entire jungle except his Krugs, while Kha'Zix only cleared his Krugs and Raptors. So if he gets this crab, the game is just straight up so good for Mirai right now. And I think that's one way they could have just ended this Kha'Zix game, and then from there on, they could possibly look to just contest his next Raptors, next Krugs, and just shut him down that way. However, I think Twisted Fate makes a huge mistake hovering topside, not helping him with this crab. He should already be here, making sure that they don't even dare to walk into river. So that kind of sucks for Mirai. But not the end of the world, he's still very ahead. He's going to be clearing his Krugs, doing his Raptors. Okay, this dragon is super bad, I think. I don't like this dragon at all, actually. Okay, so let's get down to it. Mirai has a really huge lead in the jungle right now, and basically their win condition should be to shut down the Kha'Zix early game. Because Kha'Zix has the weakest early game, they have 3 lanes prio early. They should be looking to invade the Kha'Zix, making sure that he cannot pick up his second Raptor. Senyu is doing a great job here. He should probably ward his Krugs, because that's probably where Kha'Zix is going to go next. You know that he was bot side, his top side camps are going to respawn. Get a ward on his Krugs, so you can track this Kha'Zix and make sure that he is unable to play the game. But I think this dragon doesn't really benefit anyone, because Mirai still hasn't based, and he's going to be so late on tempo. And this Kha'Zix, if I'm playing Kha'Zix this game, I'm going to be like, yeah, he took dragon, that's perfect. I can just clear my camps now, I can continue clearing towards my level 6, and then we can start fighting afterwards. And also having Machete doing this dragon is going to take like a year, honestly. So let's see how long this dragon takes. It spawns at 5 minutes. We're going to see. He finishes the dragon around 30. It took him 30 seconds. Okay, so if he had these 30 seconds, he could have already based, been running to his Raptors, taken his Raptor camp, making sure that he's not getting any farm, and keeping him down. Because Mirai got a really big lead this game, but he's not holding on to the lead, and that's a huge issue. If you want to be able to shut down the enemy jungler, you have to hold on to the lead that you already have. You have a level advantage, you probably have an item advantage as well. You should be tracking this Kha'Zix and making sure that he's being put down because they blind picked Kha'Zix early. He should not be able to play this game in the early game, especially when he has 3 lanes that has prior early. So I really dislike this dragon. I think he wasted 30 seconds when he could have been clearing either his raptors or his top side, get to level 6 early, because this dragon, you can take it anytime. But you can't contest its Kha'Zix anytime, because once Kha'Zix is level 6, he's going to be okay in the game. But early game Kha'Zix is really weak, so that should be their main priority. I do think that dragons are really OP, but I really don't think doing dragon with machete is a good idea. It takes you way too long, like we saw there was 30 seconds. And if for some reason the enemy team would sniff this dragon out, Ashe sends out an E or anything. By the way, I just noticed that its Ashe is named Shending Marok, but I thought he was a Shen OTP, but he's actually daily carry, which is really confusing for me, but that doesn't matter now. Let's focus on the review. But however, like if you see here, if Ashe has decided to throw an E, they see that they're all low, it's just going to be really... I mean, it's probably not contestable, to be honest, because Silas at the base. But still, I don't really like the dragon, but I think it's okay. I just think you could do a lot more with the lead that you have, because I think Kha'Zix is actually going to be okay in the game. He's level 5 now, even though he was level 3 when Mirai was almost level 5, and he should have gotten the double crab if Twist of Fate moved with him there. Anyways, not the end of the world. I really like that Twist of Fate is defending his topside camps in case Kha'Zix, because they know that he took dragon. Kha'Zix might be running to his topside and trying to take his wolves. So this really nice synergy between Mirai and Seijuro. He loses the topside crab as well now. Kha'Zix is probably going to be very okay in the game right now. Okay, Maokai throws out an ulti. Ooh, this set roam is actually pretty smurf. I really like this set roam actually. They do get top lane priority because Senja has to respect, because he roamed for a bit and got a ward down here and roamed towards mid lane, so he had to give the priority. His jungler was also in base. So understandable, so this crab should probably be gone. They should be getting the hell out of there. Ulti comes out. He should be able to just flash out. Twisted Fate ulti. Okay. A very good collapse and good punish from Narukia. Very good punish from Narukia. I really like it. So now we've gotten to a point where Kha'Zix and Grace are probably pretty similar. Ooh, okay. I think that would have worked if he flashed Eid when he jumped, but it's very hard to like get the right timing in. Okay. Okay, Herald is about to spawn in 15 seconds. I'm gonna see if they're gonna play for that. Kha'Zix still hasn't based. Mirai has an item advantage upon him. And as you can see here, Silas is starting to win mid. It's very hard for Seijuro to play mid right now. Would really like them to see abuse the early game of Kha'Zix, get Graves really ahead so he could help out with this mid lane matchup, because it does get harder later on. And Rumble, also Rumble went Merc's first item. Not sure if I like it that much. I think could have went a little bit of damage first. Maybe Magic Pen Boots will be really good for lane, so you can still get that priority and win. However, Mercs are very good this game versus Ashe, Leona, and Sylas plus Maokai, so I don't dislike the buy, but I'm not just sure about first item Mercs. They're gonna be able to get this Herald most likely. Kha'Zix kinda entered his reset, did not reset for the entire time. It's actually a bit crazy. Let's see when Kha'Zix resetted last. Okay, so Kha'Zix didn't reset, it's 5 minutes into the game. He resets now, first time, 28 CS. At 5 minutes he resetted, right? And he didn't reset until 8 minutes, which is extremely grief. Because basically how resets work is that as long as you don't reset, you're still weaker than the enemy jungler. Even if you get like 3 kills and you did not reset, you're still weak. Like, because you don't have the items. So enemy jungler who just died to you is gonna be able to come out with another longsword while you're still sitting on your first longsword. So I think it's very important that you make sure that you reset. I think if he resetted, maybe after the dive on top here, he frees the wave here, which is kind of nice for his top laner. I don't think it's that necessary. I think he just reset instead. It's like whatever. But if he just resets here, I think resetting right now when he sees that Herald is up in 1 minute, right? If he resets right now, run into the top side, take his red buff, and they want to look to contest this Herald, Because I don't think there's any way that Fox Gaming should get this Herald, considering that TF just uses ulti, the Rumble just uses ulti, and they don't have flash on Graves, they don't have flash on TF, and they don't have flash on Set. This Herald should not be Fox Gaming's Herald. It should be the Black Lotus. And Ashe also has priority bot lane. Ashe could look right now where as she is pushing this wave, she should be resetting right now. She should not be pushing this wave. She should be resetting right now, but the wave is actually kind of frozen. She didn't really hard push it. I think she could have been hard pushing this wave, but I'm not sure, actually, to be honest. I'm not really sure what Leona did. It kind of sucks what she did this. Because here, she sees that this fight is probably over. I mean, it's nice that you run there, but the fight's probably over, you know. She could be running bot right now and forcing the Jhin out of lane, get the wave in, a reset together with Ashe, and go into topside and take this Herald. Because they know that Rumble doesn't have ulti anymore, and this Herald should not be hard to contest. But because Kha'Zix did not reset, he keeps clearing his jungle. Herald is coming up, and Mirai has already resetted from the earlier fight. He's out with a Clawfile Warhammer, while Kha'Zix sitting on his Stalker's Smite. Is that what it's called? I don't even know. I played the game for 10 years, but I still don't know the name exactly. And on a longsword, and he's super low as well. So I just like that this Herald is theirs, considering that they don't have TF ulti right now. I think the Herald could have easily been contested with Ashe resetting as well and being level 6. Oh, what happened here? Let's see. Is this the solo bolo? Oh no. Oh no. No, Shending! You should have played Shen. Yeah, I mean, he should flash, bruh. Yeah, he should have, like, okay, so he heals right now, right? He should have ulti already. Like, he tries to dodge, but it's like, you have flash and everything. I think he's completely fine. And Leona would be able to get his sums or at least kill him here. Like, if he just, I don't even know. I don't even think she has to flash, but she should just heal and ulti instantly to stop the Jhin ulti. He shouldn't be able to get 2 shots in any world. Because Ashe sees, like, now ulti, boom, and run away. Like, go dodge to the right. You should probably get hit by 1, but not 2. And Leona should force both the sums of him, and it should be a really easy kill setup later on with her ulti, next ulti. Anyways, enemy team got Herald. Fox Gaming has Herald right now. I want to see how they're using it. If they use it for Senyu, where there's 4 plates on top lane right now. TF is getting his ulti up again, so I think it's very possible to make another player on top side with Set moving as well. And Maokai does not have flash. This top lane turret should be the objective. Ashe does have some spot lane. So let's see what they will play for. I feel like this Kha'Zix just been farming. He's kind of even in the game right now. He's not very bad into the game. This dragon with oh, I like what Senyu is doing here actually. He gives up a top wave. He doesn't have TP, but they really want to get this dragon. I think Fox Gaming are really hard focusing dragons. Which is not bad. I think dragon is also a really nice win condition, as we see in Worlds as well. Whoever gets the dragons usually wins the game, so it's overall very good to focus dragons. I really like the Senyu moves here. I dislike that they let the Kha'Zix walk up here. I think Seth should not be hitting this. Seth should be walking out here. He should be running at this Kha'Zix, make sure that he can't get into the pit. The way this Kha'Zix walks into the pit is just a bit... yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. He should not be able to. But however, I think they shouldn't... This dragon contest overall is just very, very optimistic. You're not going to be able to contest the dragon. It's just a Cloud Drake. Yeah, it's second dragon, but it's better than losing the game here, right? But I think Fox Game has also been very on point with their team fighting. They seem to be on the same page, while the Black Lotus is actually not really, you know, on the same page here. Senyu here using his ulti instantly, one-shotting this Ashe because AD roll is kind of useless. Very good roam for Senyu. Senyu did so much this game actually already. He roams from base into the dragon to secure this dragon, and then after dragon, I think this Maokai could have just stayed top, keep hitting top, making sure that he loses 2 waves, 2 plates or something. Because this dragon is gone, guys. Let's be real here. They have TF ulti, they have everything up. You don't have Ashe ulti yet, you don't have Leona level 6. Let's give this dragon up. They have a Rumble as well. Rumble is extremely good at contesting these kind of objectives early on with his ultimate. It's very impossible to contest against Rumble. You don't have flash either on Kha'Zix, and I think this is just kind of a game throw. right there. And Senyu also gets the kill on Ashe, which is very nice. Top wave is bouncing back to enemy team. Someone's gonna have to catch this. They could easily get this tower. The herald is a bit early though. I think they don't even get the tower because they did get the tower. Okay. I think he could have just waited a little bit and then it could have broken the turret. But I think it's nice that he puts it early so it can keep tanking it. So I think it's okay. Fox game with already they have almost 5k gold lead, 4.6. So very impressive overall. Want to see how they play now. They should be looking to play for top lane turret. There's 4 plates. I mean, plates are gonna go down in 2 minutes. Ooh, okay. I don't like that Mirai is doing these Krugs right now. These Krugs... I mean, I get that you want to farm right now. It makes sense. Red is also coming up soon. But right now, you're... Like, this Ashe is gonna be freezing bot right now. So you have 2 options. Either you break the freeze. I think Senyu can do it alone as well. And we just break the freeze. Or you go into top side and start accelerating the game. You go with Senyu, you go 4-man top, you get this turret as fast as possible while the plates are still up. You get full topside vision. Narukia does have, or Set, I don't know, I'm saying the names so weird so I don't want to like say the names. But Set has 3, he has wards already. Jin has finished his Infinite Edge, TF has finished his Roll of Ages. The enemy team hasn't finished a single item, bro. Like, they're fucking weak. They're weak as hell. You should be looking to force this turret as fast as possible and accelerate the game while you can. While this Ashe is freezing, like, fuck this Ashe, let her freeze, like, who gives a shit? Just break this turret top, and then after that you can break mid turret. But him and Mirai going for these Krugs are gonna slow down their game quite hard. Because he's gonna be clearing his bot side, and look now, Set is gonna be caught top when actually... I also think, okay, this is my first review, so I'm sorry if I give way too much information. I feel like I'm seeing so many things that I want to like talk about, but it's hard to like put them in like bit by bit and make it more like organized. So let's talk about the situation. Ashe is freezing bot right now. It's not very useful. I think Senyu can break the freeze if he wants to. He can just go bot right now, break the freeze, and join his team in the mid lane. I also think what Jin can do right now, because the top wave is not going to be crashing at the turret yet, he could be moving right now here and clear this vision together, give mid lane priority so he can push in mid and then move together with them to top lane. But Mirai doing the Krugs right now, he's on the other side of the map while they're trying to get this tower, and the plates are gone in 2 minutes, so you kind of want to get this tower as fast as possible, right? Or get the plates and get the gold and continue your gold lead. But Mirai doing the Krugs right now is going to lead up to Set being caught in the river, even though this fight should never be winnable by them. Ashe is freezing bot, they have number disadvantage, they have TP on Senyu. Like, if Senyu could just TP here with Mirai being here as well, they're just going to get completely fucked here. Also, Maokai has no mana, no ulti. This fight is very int by the Black Lotus. Somehow they just predicted that Mirai would be bot. Because he clearing this, right? I also think it's also Set fault for going and getting vision right now. This is not the window to get vision. I think it's okay if Mirai wants to do this Krugs, but they just need to be on the same page. Make sure that, hey, I'm doing Krugs right now, do not contest vision, just go to your lanes, get the prio, wait for me, I'm coming topside soon. But him getting caught there, they should be able to get vision, but they're not able to because they have different ideas, right? So he gets caught here, Kazik gets another kill. Senyu breaks the freeze, which is kind of nice. He also solo kills the Ashe apparently. Okay, let's see what happens. She's trying to freeze with this 1 minion. I mean, yeah, I feel like he's trying too hard to freeze. Watching too many LS videos, because this wave is never gonna freeze, by the way, bro. It's a kind of wave that's coming in out of base. It's gonna push back no matter what. He has no reason to do this. There is no reason. It's not even a freeze, so it doesn't matter. But here again, as we can see, he gets caught top. Senyu keep Kazik's counter jungle his top side, and Mirai loses his wolves. But I think he's actually gonna murder this Kha'Zix. Okay, very greedy of the Kha'Zix. That was a bit too much. Okay, that slowed down the game a bit, but they went 3 bot lane. They also used their TP on Maokai. So the next herald is probably not gonna be contestable, considering he does not have TP. They get 2 plates on mid lane as well. Okay, Mirai is counter-dragoning topside. The plates are gonna go down in 10 seconds. I think Jin could have probably taken another plate before the plates go down. But he probably felt a bit scared considering he doesn't know where Kha'Zix sits. Kha'Zix would literally just run topside here, right? But I think Mirai could just stay there with him, hit the top turret, try to get it down as fast as possible because the plates is going down, right? So might as well just like finish the job. Get the plates down. You also have TF ulti in case anything happens. You know that Mako does not have TP. Get this tower down, accelerate the game, continue having your lead, and put TF on a... I mean, TF mid is actually okay this game, I think. But I would like to see them accelerate the game. They finally do get the turret. The herald is also coming up soon. I don't see many options for Black Lotus right now. I feel like they're way too behind. The early game went quite terrible. And there's not much to do right now. I think they just gotta give up everything. Maybe hopefully get this dragon, get some controller on bot side, considering that they're all topside right now doing the dragon, doing the herald. But I really like this rumble pick. I think it really kind of smurfed this draft. I feel Senu's impact on this game has been huge. It's been getting them every single dragon. He had top lane priority early game, giving Mirai the opportunity to get topside crab. He should have gotten double crab almost, but it was very close. So I like what the Black Lotus is doing though. They're going into bot side here. This is their only play that they can do right now. They get their mid lane priority, has all vision down here. But TF ulti is kind of broken, you know, because he can see all the players. And Senu using his TP on bot. No, he didn't use TP as ram bot, okay. Yeah, Senu's position is very, very dangerous here. I feel like it's so scary to fight for the Black Lotus, considering how far behind they are, and they also have a Rumble who's coming from the side. And if you hide in this flank, here, this choke with Rumble ulti, it's just completely impossible to play. But they're still gonna take the fight. Sylas does have the Rumble ulti. Jin opens up, Rumble ulti comes out. It is very lost. Mirai somehow dies. I did not see what happened. What the fudge happened here? Mirai, what are you doing? You go into the pit? What are you doing, Mirai? You can't go into the pit there. Just go with Senu. Go with your team. Go with your team. It doesn't matter if they get this dragon. They cannot win the fight anyways. You also put down the herald, so you're gonna get the million turret as well. But oh shit. Okay, I do not talk that fast. You also he doesn't need to go into the pit. This dragon is in no way a contest. Even if they get the dragon, it's their first dragon. No, it's their second. Oh, they stole one dragon. Never mind. Holy shit. But still, it doesn't matter. They cannot lose this fight if they just play it properly. Jin opening up here, like... Here. The fight should already be won. I Rumble ulti going this way right now. It goes here, okay. Rumble ulti comes down here. Jin, pew, pew, pew. And then Graves ulti, right? And then also TF just standing here, zoning them off, don't letting them run back or run forward. They can't really engage anywhere. In my eyes right now, looking at how it is, Rumble should have already won it, right? But he ultis him, he gets rooted, Rumble ulti comes out. They're so split up here, it's so weird. I feel like the fight should be really easy if they play together, but they keep splitting up. And somehow the Black Lotus wins this team fight. I mean, the thing is, before this fight, you need to, like, the Fox Gaming has to look at three things, right? Okay, before this fight. This dragon, which dragon is it? It is their second dragon. It's a Mountain Soul. It's not the end of the world. Mountain Soul won't really matter that much. And also, it's just the second dragon, right? Look at your side waves. They have bot lane pushed in. They have top lane pushed in. Or they have mid lane putting down herald. So they're gonna get mid lane turret. And if they're also gonna lose a lot of farm on the side lanes. So Fox Gaming's mindset right now should be, we should just be dancing with them. We should not be looking to fight. We should just be dancing with them, making sure that they're not getting anything. Because if the longer Black Lotus stands here and no fight is happening, the more they're gonna lose. They have to be patient. And they should not care in case they contest this dragon, because I also think they're so ahead that they cannot lose the fight. It's impossible to lose a fight at this point. The only way you lose a fight is if you split up and you get caught. Like, this possession, really good by the solo laner. Mirai should be here with them. Dodge this Maokai ulti. Don't be in the pit, Mirai. Don't be in the pit. Do not be in the pit, bro. The pit does not matter. This dragon does not matter. You just need to wait for him to commit to the dragon, use the Rumble ulti, turn on them, Set comes from behind, and play with the Jin ulti. Play it slow. Let the Herald take million turret. Let them lose side lane waves. Play it slow. Anyways, they end up losing this fight, sadly. But as you can see, right, you see bot wave is crashing, they're losing so much XP, they get the double charge on Herald and the million turret, all the waves are so good. So basically, even if they gave the dragon, it wouldn't have mattered, they would have lost so much pressure on the map. But it's not the end of the world, they're still 4k ahead. Very winnable. So, let's see, Nash is coming up in 3 minutes, Mirai is going topside after his reset. Very greedy, going for the Krugs. They should be looking to playing on TF side, making sure that TF can push into Sylas. Sylas does win the matchup right now. And can get the prio if he wants to. This pink is a bit too aggressive. You cannot hold this pink ever, because you don't have top lane priority yet. Senyu should actually be... I don't like what Senyu is doing here. I think Senyu should be pushing this wave as well when it comes around here. And then after he pushes the wave, he can move to mid and they can get this vision around topside jungle and try to hold it, right? But because he doesn't push top wave, he moves into the jungle and Set just throws his wards into the jungle. They're able to clear that pink with no problem. Maokai doesn't need to move because, okay, you need to think about it. Enemy team is playing a tank top. So what does the tank want to do? He wants to group with his team. And how do you stop him from grouping with his team? By pushing the side lanes and making him catch waves. So you want to push this wave, make sure the Maokai is standing here, and then walk in together as 4. Make sure you get all this vision and clear their vision so they're completely blind around this area. And eventually you keep catching the side waves, keep catching the top wave, keep catching the mid wave, and eventually this mid turret is gonna go down if you just keep rotating. But now that he didn't push this wave, it gives Maokai a free window to just group mid and clear the vision and make sure that they can't get the full vision here and defend the mid turret. So I think that was a mistake. So now because Senyu moved at the wrong time, he needs to go back top and push, and they need to wait another minute until they can get this vision. And now, even because he didn't go top, Maokai doesn't need to be top, right? So he's just going mid, they're getting this mid lane priority, and they're just pushing them out. Like, they have the pressure right now with the Black Lotus, even though they're so behind, they should not be having this pressure. But now he did push out top lane, he's losing this wave, and Maokai has to go back. And because they're a bit too far, Ashe gets hit by W, they're gonna get collapsed on here, and... Ooh, Mirai, very aggressive. Very nice, very nice. And they get another kill. Other than that, I think it was pretty good. A good collapse by Fox Gaming. A bit over-aggressive by Black Lotus. Maokai is going to be pushing top here. They're getting out on the map again. Nash is going to be up, so the objective should be to getting all this vision in this jungle. And then trying to choke them out and eventually get the Nash. Senyu is pushing bot. He's TPing... Oh, okay. I was thinking Senyu... Okay, so... It's a bit of a mistake by Twisted Fate. He knows that he should know that he is weak side right now, because Mirai is bot side and they're playing for this dragon. Wait, when is dragon already spawned? Yeah, spawning in 1 minute. So he should know that he's weak side right now, so he should not be looking to go up on this wave. However, I do like the response. Senyu does have TP and they're gonna catch this Maokai. Why is Maokai so low on mana every time? Why is he so low on mana every time I look at his screen? Every fight I see this guy is low on mana. Is he spamming his spells on the waves? I feel like he's Wing, Eing the wave and Qing and everything. He's like so low on mana. What did he do before? It was like mid laner, right? Yeah, he ulted. I think already like... Also here, I think after you get the mid lane priority, yes, guys, you need to go back to side lanes and catch. Like, go back to sides. Look at the wave. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minions. It's not even a cannon wave. It's 2 melee minions and 3 caster minions. Caster minions are completely useless. The Jin is just gonna clear it all. Like, there is not a single... There is no world they're able to do anything with this mid lane priority. The only goal right now should be to clear the enemy vision and slow down the game, because you are so far behind. They should just be pushing this wave, be happy that they got 1 mid lane priority and they got some sort of pressure, go back to side lane, catch these waves, and keep slowing down the game until the enemy team makes a mistake. That's the only thing you can do right now. I think looking for something right now, I get it. You look for something because you're desperate, you're kind of far behind. But let's be real, you're not getting shit, bruh, on this wave. Okay. So, they get caught. Yeah, basically he gets out. Maokai, it's Kevine. Kha'Zix jumps away. Just play for enemy camps at this point, I think, for Fox Gaming. They should just play and set this Kha'Zix behind, because he's one of the win conditions, right? So setting him behind is just always good. I like the Mirai is going for lethality. However, I think... Yeah, lethality is definitely the best here, I think. It's only Maokai that would be a difficult thing to kill. Other than that, I think it's completely fine. He could also go Last Whisper later on. Healing reduction would be really good this game versus Maokai and Silas. I really like them to see them pick up some healing reduction. Maybe Mirai can get an Executioner calling later on. They're gonna be playing for this dragon. They TP top, they collapse on them, get 3 kills. I guess they get 3 kills. I hope they get it, because she has no flash. Yes, it did. Okay, Nasher's gone. They get Nash. Bada ding, bada dang. Let's see how they use the Nasher. I think the game is already over. I felt like the game was over already at like 10 minutes or 14 when they were already 5k ahead. And Kha'Zix was completely useless then. So, the game was already over. Okay, again, Black Lotus. What the hell are you guys doing? This dragon, they have Nash. You guys are 10k behind. Do you seriously think you can contest this dragon? Like, in what world are you able to contest this dragon? There's no way you're gonna contest this dragon. All you can do right now is literally sit under your turret, catch waves, and pray that the enemy team is gonna dive you and int it. Why are you doing this dragon? We already talked about this. That's Rumble is extremely good at these dragons. TF is also extremely good. And it's also, think about Jhin as well. Like, Jhin ulti with Rumble ulti, it's just a great combo and it's very hard to play versus. They should be catching the top wave and the mid wave, and they should just be clearing waves as fast as possible. Slow down this Nash. Taking a fight right now is legit suicidal. So they just end up dying for no reason. Top wave is, they could be clearing mid wave and top wave and slow down the game. I don't know what happened here actually. Let's see. So Fox again is going to use this Nash by grouping on one wave. 1-4 is it with TF mid lane. I really like this. TF does have ulti. He can always join the fight. He can buff the mid wave, make it hard for them to actually clear the waves. I really like this. This is a really nice usage of Nash. However, I do think the dragon is whatever. You don't need to take this dragon. I mean, they're going on dragon, so why not just take the free kills that they're giving you? And also this Kazi is completely one shot. What the fuck, man. Honestly, it was me. I would be like, yeah, let's just run down mid, take the mid inhib, and then rotate the bot as it's slow pushing. Very nice, very nice, very nice. They get double inhib here, I hope. Wait, what is happening here? Okay. Well, Twist of Fate does not have ulti. He should not be this aggressive. Okay. Ooh. I mean, this is what I was talking about Black Lotus. This is what they should be doing. They should be standing in their base and looking for these opportunities. When, like, Twist of Fate should already be rotating bot here. There's, like, this wave is already gone, right? You're not going to be able to push this. Maybe get this wave in if you can, but he can't do anything here. They should already be getting bot and they should rotate him mid. But yeah, this is what I meant, Black Lotus. You should just be standing here, hoping that the enemy team makes a mistake, and just chill. Like, look, they like, everyone is a human, right? You make mistakes. There's no way teams can play perfect. Oh my god. Ooh, ho, ho. I thought that ulti would hit, dude. That was close as fuck, man. Sorry for swearing, even though I sweared like 20 times already. I don't know, maybe this should be appropriate for children as well or something. I don't even know who's gonna be watching this. So, yeah, okay. Okay, I like this by Black Lotus. They're putting down pinks here and try to defend this line of vision. This is the line of vision that when you lose these 2 pinks, then the game is basically over because you lose all control over the map. So having these kind of 2 pinks and sitting on them is very good. However, I wish they did this maybe like 10 minutes ago when they weren't so far behind. They're 11,000 gold behind. So I think any fight that Fox Gaming takes at this point is very won. I'm not really, I was gonna say I'm not really sure about the Edge of Night on Jhin, but I think it's just because of Ash arrows. I think it's okay. You do have cleanse though. Maybe we're like just going rapid fire, just going into full crit and just one-shotting them. However, I think it doesn't matter. You could actually troll build at this point and still win the game. Never mind what is happening here. Oh, good old W by Set. Kha'Zix jumps in, very optimistic. You are probably dead. Game is probably over at this point, yes. Game is over. Alright, that's game 1, my brothers. Woo! So I do believe this is a best of... Is it best of 3 or best of 5? Okay. So I'm probably gonna pause here and I'm gonna do the second review. I'm gonna just put them like split up. I'm gonna do like game 1, game 2, etc. But yeah, let's do that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, this is my first VOD review. Never done one before. I am... very new to this, so I'm just like going on the fly. I'm not really doing anything like I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing, honestly. I'm just talking what I'm seeing, and that's why it becomes a bit like over flooded. I talk a lot. I see like many things, and I want to talk about all of them, and it becomes a lot of things, right? But yeah, that's game 1. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in game 2. All right, thanks for watching this.
1, 2, 3.